When I started, I just saw myself as like a Mexican Grant Cardone, but younger. The power that I have, I think people they see me in them because I'm a minority, I'm a Latino, I'm a Mexican, I'm Latino American here that didn't have any help. Everybody thought I was gonna be the loser of the family, the loser of the group. 85% of my audience are Latino American millennials. I made millions in business, but then I got stuck and then I became an influencer to grow my business.
The great thing about social media, guys, it's free. It doesn't cost anything, right? So if you don't have a big budget, you should definitely be on social media. If you do have a big budget, run some ads. Obviously, you always have to be on social media, but run some ads. You gotta have a website. You gotta have processes in place. The product I did, I used a drop shipping vendor, right? So it wasn't my product, it was somebody else's male enhancement product, right? I started marketing it, and then once it did well, I told the vendor that I wanted to make a bigger percentage. And the guy gave me the finger, right? And when he gave me the finger, I go, fuck you, I'm gonna start my own product, right? So then I started my own product, and then I actually, 2 years later, he went out of business. And that's how it started.
Thank you. All right, let's do a couple more questions real quick. Maddie in the back.
I was just wondering in like a sentence or two what everyone's goal for 2024 is.
I can go for that. Well, we have a new crypto fund. I'd like to get to 10 billion asset under management, but the first goal is get $1 billion, so that's something that I'm personally striving for.
For me, it's just raising capital. So I want to raise capital to grow the companies because I'm planning on selling a few of them for a B.
I just want to have kids. No, but who are you, dude? NBA. I want to be an NBA basketball player. I heard they make a lot of damn money. No, you guys, I'm just trying to grow my social brand right now. That's why I'm putting on these events every month. I'm gonna, just by the way, I want to make sure you guys know every month we're going to put on an event here, and hopefully you guys will come. Hopefully you guys will bring your most successful friend. That's what I'm hoping, right? I want this to grow, and I just want you guys to keep on bringing people. We're going to invite new speakers, and I just want everyone to grow and make money together.
And to segue on that, January 24th is going to be the next event. It's, I think, 5 weeks from now on Wednesday, 7 to 10. And I'll be celebrating my birthday as well.
My goal for 2024, according to David, is not get deleted off Instagram. That's the thing. Really can't say the ball and bang streams. Anyway, but in reality, it's really to spread good content, good information, and really help people learn about things they don't come across in life all the time. That's really it.
Great question, Laura. I have two goals. One, I have a tech company. It's called Reela Social Real Estate. It's in the App Store, so if everyone wants to download it, it's super cool. It's like Instagram for real estate. You can like shoot content and match AI and tool, and the app matches buyers and sellers together automatically. So my goal this year is to sell services to realtors to help them market their brand, their personal brand, and do better and excel in their business. So I want to sell more services to agents to do that, so I can raise money to help match buyers and sellers together on my app, Rilla. And the other thing is what I said as I was talking, I want to focus on my database management and do the really tedious work of putting everything in my phone in a CRM so I can market to my own database that I've met for the last 25 years.
Awesome. We're going to do two more quick questions and then a quick word from our tequila sponsor. But after we're done, feel free to talk to us individually if you have more specific questions. So, well, all right, here's Shannon in the front.
Albert, what was your original personal brand, and what did you start with?
My girlfriend had more followers than me on Instagram, and I didn't have anything. And I always had an accent, And now because I do so many lives, like even my English has gotten better, but I didn't have anything.
Well, originally, what was your personal brand?
I didn't have.
Like working out, was it?
I didn't have any brand. I didn't have any brand. I just started. Yeah, I just started, but because I realized that I was capped, I couldn't make any more money because it's not about how good you are or how experienced, it's about who knows you. So like you don't have to have you could have a shitty product, but if people know you, you'll make billions.
What did you communicate to? What were your topics?
Yeah, what was your topics? What did you
Like when I started.
Yeah.
So when I started, like I just saw myself as like a Mexican Grant Cardone, but younger, and what the power that I have, because he wouldn't put me on stage, so that's why I created my own stage. But the power that I had, or I think people just they see me in them because I'm a minority, I'm a Latino, I'm a Mexican, I'm Latino American here that didn't have any help. Everybody thought I was going to be the loser of the family, the loser of the group. So 85% of my audience are Latino American millennials, and I teach them entrepreneurship. They kind of learn business. So I'm like a business mentor, business example. So that's what I show. But I also have a family. I have a wife. I have 3 daughters. I have it's a business family, and I like fitness, I like working out, I like being healthy. So it's a lot of lifestyle, but I didn't become an influencer and made money like that. I made millions in business, but then I got stuck, and then I became an influencer to grow my business. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, one final question, and then we can talk amongst ourselves after this. All right, over here.
Brandon. Well, hi, my name is Bryce. Weird. I know David for about 10 years. I didn't even know he sold dick pills, dude.
Hey, you want some? Do you want some?
Hold on later. I started my company from scratch. From janitor to contractor. Now I have a construction company. Starting in English. And I never advertised in my life, literally never. Just word to mouth, referrals. How can technology help me grow quicker? That's my question.
I think that's you.
I'll take that.
The ads guy.
Brahms, I will tell you right now.
Tell me. But first give me a dick pill.
No, you guys, without, like Albert was saying, without like running ads, you can only grow so much, right? Like right now, you're probably kind of plateaued. You have X amount of clients. You might pick up a couple of referral clients here and there, and you might make an extra couple $100,000 a year, right? But if you actually run some ads and build a funnel and build processes in place, right? Then rather than just having 10 projects right now, you could be working on 100 projects, right? You got to market. You got to do online marketing, and you got to build a funnel, right? You got to run ads, but first you do social media, right? So the great thing about social media, guys, it's free. It doesn't cost anything, right? So if you don't have a big budget, you should definitely be on social media, right? And if you do have a big budget, run some ads. Obviously, you always have to do social media, but run some ads. But you got to build a funnel. You got to have a website. You got to have processes in place, right?
When I have a website, like literally word to mouth, 18 years.
I mean, that's you're making money. I mean, just so you know, Brahms, he has a Lamborghini, he has a yacht, makes money. This guy is successful, but he's at that plateau, right? And to get to that next hump, you gotta expand, right? You gotta do.
So I'm here.
That's good. I know Albert wants to say something.
So guys, listen to this. I applied for credit cards because I was broke, but I had good credit, and I got a bunch of credit cards. Did a Chase hack where I got travel cards, combined the limits, and I used that to pay. And I paid Grant Cardone $40,000 to put my information on the jumbo screen at the 10X Conference 1. If you watch the video, you'll see it. He put it for 40 seconds, and I said, I just want a picture of my face and my cell phone number, because 2,000 people in the crowd were gonna know who I was, and that's how I grew my brand. So 40 grand, great investment. I paid Bradley $50,000. Also, the only 50 grand I had to get known. So I paid to get known. You gotta pay to play. And if you're already fucking rich, then just just fucking pay me and I'll make you famous.
Awesome. Albert's a goddamn salesman.